We're going to start off the day with a couple of longer leaders. I've got these two over here, the blue and the lime, set up with about a 17-inch leader on them. And we're going to see if that improves our odds today. I got that information from Chris over in Wyoming. And he said that he had to lengthen his leaders on his squids quite a bit before he started catching a significant number of kokanee compared to what we've been catching. And they're very good looking fish up there in Wyoming. So I appreciate the info, Chris, and we'll be sure to lengthen those today and see if it makes a difference. Outside of that, we're going to be running the CVZ custom downrigger kokanee rod and the new fly rod blank from CVZ Customs as well. And I'm going to do top line today mostly. Water temperatures are right around 45 degrees. Most importantly, I brought my dodgers. So first off the bat, because it's windy, I'm going to get things set up here at the dock. We're going to be running at least one of these customs that I made for Chris, the green ones. And we'll leave that on for a while, and then we'll kind of jump through some other colors if needed, if I can, because when you're fishing alone, sometimes it can be kind of hard to control the boat and wind and everything else. And of course, I got my MK3 pack. I'm actually really excited about this one here, and I might start off with that one. It's just a straight flash tape. There's no glow, no UV, but it sure does mimic a kokanee. I mean, take a look at that. And that was a suggestion after the Christmas Thanksgiving giveaway with the green imitator. And so I made a silver imitator, which I think should be pretty fantastic. So I'll get those set up, get the boat set up, and then we'll start recording here in a little bit. Suckers are just taking nibbles, man. Didn't even take off my maggot. So this is that hyper lime I'm talking about with this beautiful green custom that Chris had me put together. I don't know if you can see it spinning there. I might have to freeze frame on that one. But it's pretty cool, and that's a hard one to make because when I've got to layer paint upon paint upon paint and get those colors in there, there's a high risk that a lot of it's going to peel right off when I take off the patterns and things like that. So it can be a little bit stressful. And there we go. Well, little guy. Little trouty. Yeah, again with the green. Another trout though. So I'm gonna keep that silver out there for a little bit longer here, but I'm gonna probably change it out. I like catching fish, but I've got enough trout in the fridge from Arrow Rock on Monday. Don't want any more trout. There we go. Maybe it was just the distance. Ooh. That one's hooked. It's the second you think you're gonna switch it out, and then they're like, no. Oh, that feels like a honker. Whoa, yeah. Oh yeah, fight me. These guys are clearly shallow. Don't get my other line, you turd. Woo! That's a big old trout right there. And I got another one on. Double trouble. Chaos. Let's see what this is. If it's a Coke, I'm going to throw it in. That's a trout. That's a good sized trout, but I really am not in the mood for more trouties. This one's surfing. Oh, easy, easy. What do we got? right, that's another trouty. Yeah, it's a beautiful fish, isn't it? All right, hold still. Hold still, I'm gonna set you free. Hold still, fool. Yes, I know. There you go. That was crazy. Well, let's see if I can still let this guy go before he chokes out. And there he goes. The MK3s do really well, especially when I'm trying to keep them up a little bit higher. So it's nice to have a chub out and it's nice to have an MK3 out because they're going to be at different depths. Typically with the chub, at about 100, you're going to be around 17 feet at about 1.2, 1.3, right around there. And so if you let out a little bit less line, say 80, and you're doing 1.3, you're going to be in the 15 to, probably 13, somewhere around there. And with the MK3, you're going to be a little higher than that. You're going to be around, 13 feet at 100 out, and probably, around 10 feet or so when you bring it into like 60 or 70 feet. So it's kind of nice to have that split in depth when you're surface fishing for kokanee. And then once you start getting hits, you can just either bring in your chub a little bit, or you can throw on another MK3, and you're good to go if it's higher up. If it's lower, then you just put on another chub and kind of match up.